Everyone, Izuku here, playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. If you like this video, smash that subscribe button, like, leave a comment, and don't forget to click the bell for notification.
What is it, brother?
Listen, brother, is there anyone in the monastery who can help me get hold?
Supposing, of course, just hypothetically, you wanted to get something like that, I'd turn to Brother Solarius. They say he used to be a burglar.
I'd like to ask you. Can you leave the monastery?
Where would you go? You have everything you need here. Anyway, all the doors here are closed and locked tight, so no one can get in or out.
I'm Gregor, a no...
I know. And you are? Lucas, also a novice.
Yes.
Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
There's something I should tell you. Something secret.
You're looking for someone? But you're a novice.
I am a novice. At least until I find the man.
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know, the laws of man aren't valid here. The cloister was...
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery. He had a hand in raising the Neuhoff farm. He's taken many lives.
I heard something about that.
Yeah.
But why are you telling me all this?
Because you could help me. It has to be one of the other novices.
That can't be. Have you told the prior? What are you going to do to this man?
Talk to him. Then I'll see. Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the imposter I'm looking for?
I don't know, and I don't care to know.
I'd like to ask you some... Well, that's all.
Oh.
Of the 8th hour, and let them again do what work has to be done until vespers. Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness, and at the same time not to overburden them or drive them away. Their weakness must be taken into consideration by the abbot. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on daily matters. Idleness is the enemy of the soul. Therefore, the brethren should be occupied at certain times in manual labor, and again at fixed hours in sacred reading. To that end, we think that the times for each may be prescribed as follows. From Easter until the calends of October. When they come out to climb in the morning, let them labor at whatever is necessary until about the 4th hour. And from the 4th hour until about the 6th, let them apply themselves to reading. After the 6th hour, having left the table, let them rest on their beds.
Talk to me, brother.
In perfect silence. Or if anyone may perhaps want to read, let him read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Let none be set rather early at the middle of the 8th hour, and let them again do what work has to be done until vespers. Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness, and at the same time not to...
You've got a strong constitution. Anyone else would have certainly died.
What happened?
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a young boy.
Yeah.
He was lost and miserable. He had no future. He was tempted by his friends into doing some foolish things, but he wasn't truly bad, because when it came down to it, he ran away rather than keep doing foolish deeds. His former friends didn't take kindly to that, though, and wanted to punish him. So they sent a hunting dog to find him and rip his throat. The boy wasn't stupid, though, and he knew that the hound was coming. He poisoned some food, and when the hound showed up, he gave it to him. He didn't expect the beast to live, but it did. And all of a sudden, the boy was sorry for what he tried to do. So he offered to make a bargain with the hound.
It was you that poisoned me.
Don't take it personally. Kill or be killed. You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us, but we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over, but then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
You're right. But the people who sent me will find out if I don't kill you.
They won't if we're clever about it. No one has to die. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. We'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the tracks.
And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it, all the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
What do I need to...
How else will we get out?
Getting the keys.
I know, but Brother Salarius is a reformed thief. I'll bet he still has a few lockpicks lying about. Or there's the hard way. Steal the keys from the prior. He carries them with him at all times.
They both sound hard to me. What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a run. Some normal clothing.
All right, that's everything.
Excellent. And Gregor,
remembering the fate of Heli, the priest of Silo. The well-disposed and those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first and second time. But bold, hard, proud, and disobedient characters he should curb at the very beginning of their ill doing by stripes
Brother?
and other bodily punishments. Knowing
Where
that
were
it
you
is
during
written,
Mass?
The fool
Don't
is
tell
not
me-
corrected with words. And again, beat
I was
your
feeling a
son
bit
with
queasy.
rod, and you will deliver his
Brother?
soul from death.
I wasn't This is your first warning.
Readings on the spirit of silence. Let us do what the prophet says. I said, I will guard my ways, that I may not sin with my tongue. I have set a guard to my mouth. I was mute and was humbled and kept silence even from good. Here the prophet shows that if the spirit of silence ought to lead us at times to refrain even from good speech, so much the more ought the punishment for sin make us avoid evil words. Therefore, since the spirit of silence is so important, permission to speak should rarely be granted even to perfect disciples, even though it be for good, holy, edifying.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
For it is written,
I know. I saw you at the ceremony.
sin,
My name is Neb.
That means you get to leave the monastery.
death, and
No,
life
not at all.
and power.
I just write lists and send them out.
Speaking and teaching belong to the master. The disciples' part is to be silent and to listen. For that reason,
I'd like to ask you,
has to be asked of the superior, it should be asked with all the humility and submission, inspired by reverence. But as for coarse jests and idle
what can you tell me
words,
about the novices here?
laughter,
What can I say?
I meant something specific.
But you know them. Antonius is hard-working and will help.
permit a disciple to open his mouth. The rule of Saint Benedict.
What are the
Readings
roles?
on the abbot.
Well,
Therefore, when
as a
anyone
no-
receives the name of abbot,
Oh, so who's the one
Can you
that...
tell me about...
disciples
What
of
can
the
I
new
say?
teaching.
Your,
I meant something
That is
specific.
to say,
but you know them
show them
yourself.
all that is good and
Yodok
holy
is an odd
by his
one,
deeds
but
even
he's
more
diligent.
by his words.
Antonius is hard.
Expounding the Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating
Can
the
you-
divine precepts
Where would you
by his
go?
actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds. The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more is required.
Listen, brother,
Let him make no
is there anyone in the
distinction
monastery
between
who can
among
help me get hold of
Let him
something,
not love one more than another.
well,
unless it be
something
one
that's not
whom he
so
finds
readily
better in
available?
good
God be
works
with you.
or in
Supposing, of
obedience,
course,
and let him
just
not shut his eyes
hypothetically,
to
you
faults
wanted to
of
get something
offenders,
like that, I'd
but
turn to Brother
since he has the
Cellarius.
authority, let him
They say he
not
used to be a
judge
burglar.
matters by words as soon as they begin to appear. Remembering the fate of Heli, the priest of Sila, the well-disposed and those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition. But curb at the very
What troubles you?
Doing this.
I'm looking for something a little, unorthodox.
on the app.
And what would that be exactly?
He ought to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and
I'm
holy
looking for
by his
lockpicks.
deeds even more
Lock
by his words,
picks?
expounding
and-
the Lord's commandments in words to the
I'd like to
intelligent
practice
among
opening
his
locks,
disciples,
just for the fun of it.
demonstrating the
Just
divine
for-
precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder
What do you
minds.
desire?
The abbot should always remember what he is
I'm looking for some.
And what?
and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more is required.
I need to get some wine.
Make no
You're not the only one. But I have to keep records of all the casks, and the prior checks on them. He'd notice any loss straight away. Just like our food, everything's rationed. So I'm sorry, but I'll have to disappoint you.
But since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by the roots as soon as
I'm looking for...
Lock?
remembering the fate of Helios.
What's it to you? Do you have some or not?
Peace, brother. There's no need to get all worked up. So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. But I do have a few lockpicks left. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks. Can't say fairer than that, can I?
The Rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the Spirit of Silence.
What is it, brother?
I'd like to ask...
Can't you see I'm...
The forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
It contains forbidden books. Written by the devil himself. Forget about them. Praise be to Christ.
I'm Gregor.
I know. But I've no time for...
What, you do nothing else?
It is my penance and my blessing. And now, brother, if you don't mind, I'd like to get this page finished.
Talk to me, brother.
Is it possible to learn something about the...
Only the abbot and the prior keeps a record.
And can I see them?
No. The abbot writes and keeps his record.
I'd like to ask...
What would you like?
I'd like to...
Ah, Gregor.
What was I supposed to...
Christ almighty.
What was I supposed...
Christ almighty. How many holes do you have in that head of yours? The keys to the monastery and the goat skin of blood. The keys are the most important, or at least some lockpicks. This is not a good time.
By his deeds even more than by his words. expounding the Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds. That he should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not love one more than another, unless it be one whom he finds better in good works or in obedience. And let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but, since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by the roots as soon as they begin to appear. Remembering the fate of...
You've got a strong constitution. Let me tell you a little. Once upon a time, there was a young boy. He was lost and miserable. He had no future. He was tempted by his friends into doing some foolish things. But he wasn't truly bad, because when it came down to it, he ran away rather than keep doing foolish.
It was you.
Don't. But
You're right.
they.
Good. Let's do it your way. What are you going to do?
I need to get.
What do I need the keys to the monastery for?
How else will we get out? This place is practically a prison.
Getting the keys won't be easy.
I know, but Brother Salarius is a reformed thief. I'll bet he still has a few lockpicks lying about. If you know how to use them, they'll be worth finding. Or there's the hard way.
They both sound hard to me. And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment.
All right, that's everything.
Excellent. And Gregor.
Anyone may perhaps want to read, let him read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Let none be said, rather...
Brother? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the...
I was feeling a bit queasy.
Brother, save your excuses. This is your first war.
What do you desire, Brother Bear?
I'm looking for something.
And what
I'm looking for.
luck?
What's it to you?
Peace, brother. So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat. Praise be to Christ.
I'm looking for something.
And what
I'm looking.
luck?
What's it to you?
Peace, brother. So you heard I'll trade them. What would you like?
Salve. Be well.
What troubles you? What troubles you?
Brother, I've a favour to ask.
I see. So it's the dodgy sort of fate.
Well, yes. I need to get hold of the keys to the monastery.
That won't be easy, I can tell you that straight off. The prior always keeps the keys close by him. So how exactly do you imagine I could help?
Could you take the keys off him?
Rob the prior? You've got to be joking.
You wouldn't be doing it for free?
Then what could you possibly pay me? I'm done with my thieving, and you'd have to offer me a whole lot of grocery to change my mind.
How much would you want?
A princely sum, brother. This is no trifling matter.
That much? How am I supposed to find that much coin? No one here has any money.
Precisely. But no groschen, no theft. And think twice before you ask me that kind of favor again.
Brother...
I see.
Well, yeah.
What the hell was that?
How could I get hold of them?
With great difficulty. Unless you want to rob the prior.
Is there any other way to get out of here?
The door out of the monastery is like any other. Only the lock's more complicated than most. But I can sell you some lockpicks. And with...
Could you take the keys off him?
Rob the prior? You've got to be joking.
You wouldn't be doing it for free?
Then what could you possibly pay me? I'm done with my thieving, and you'd have to offer me a whole lot of grocery to change my mind.
How much would you want?
A
That...
Oh, I knew it. Sorry, I can't find Wolsey.
Rob the prior? You've got to be joking.
You wouldn't be doing it for free?
Then what could you possibly...
How... That... I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nebulus, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today's task, 2 cockerel potions. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Don't move a muscle.
Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot, he ought to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more than by his words, expounding the Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds. The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not love one more than another, unless it be one whom he
You've got a strong What? Let me tell you a little. Once upon...
was you.
You know, we're both... When I saw it... But
You're right.
they won't... Before we make... There will split...
Good. What are you gonna do?
I need to get ready.
What do I need to...
How else will we get out?
Do you mean these keys?
What?
Huh.
I'm not going to ask you how you got your hands on those, you devious lad.
Yeah.
And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
All right, that's everything I need to know. I can get started.
Excellent. Come and see me once you... And Gregor...
And far from gaining a reward for such work as this, he will incur the punishment due to murmurers, unless he amend and make satisfaction. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the abbot. Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot, he ought to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more than by his words, expounding the Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds. The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed,